day, everyone. You are joining us outside of the regional court here in Johannesburg. In a moment, we will be joining the ongoing case of the 13-year-old girl who 6 months ago was raped while on her way from a party. Today, the prosecutor will be calling the medical expert to give witness in this case.
Tragic story. The girl was taken to a nearby Tutuzela Care Center for examination and follow-up shortly after the assault occurred. The Tutuzela Care Centers are these one-stop facilities for rape victims and other clinical medico-legal services, where they can get medical, legal and psychosocial care under one roof. These clinics are led by the National Prosecuting Authority and can be found at various health facilities across the country.
Sadly, there is a need for such facilities, as about 55,000 women report rape annually in South Africa alone, which is just the tip of the iceberg, as many assaults go unreported.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Are you here to suffer another defeat?
And here we have the defense lawyer, Mr. Alex Hall, who specializes in rape cases.
He's got an impressive acquittal rate of 80%.
Very true, but he is better known for tearing witnesses apart.
Let's get the show on the road.
And representing the state is Miss Krista King for the prosecution.
He has 20 years of experience prosecuting sexual offences and is a force to be reckoned with.
And it looks as if the court proceedings are starting, with the court orderly calling everyone to order. All rise.
You may be seated.
Your Worship, the state calls Dr. Linda Minnie.
Here we have witness for the prosecutor, Dr. Linda Minnie. And it looks as if she's just come off a 36-hour shift.
I can see dark shadows under her eyes, and is that a stain on her shirt? Is she supposed to be the expert witness?
Well, an expert witness is supposed to be someone who possesses knowledge in a specialized field. Their function is to assist the court in arriving at a correct decision.
She doesn't even look as if she possesses a clean set of clothes. If I were a betting man, I would put my money on the defense.
Good morning, Dr. Minnie. Please state your name and qualifications for purposes of the record.
My name is Dr. Linda Minnie. I have a MBBCH from the University of Witwatersrand, which I obtained in 2004.
Dr. Minnie, over and above your medical degree, have you had any further training, attended clinical courses or seminars?
Yes, I've attended various courses in forensic medicine, gender-based violence, along with sexual and reproductive health rights. I would consider myself a medical practitioner of clinical forensic medicine with a special focus on sexual offences.
And Dr. Minnie, how many sexual offences have you dealt with?
About 10 cases per week. I've been doing this for 6 years.
On the 21st of December, you examined a patient by the name of Ms. Thandi Zulu at the Natalspruit Tutuzela Care Center.
Yes, I did.
Do you recognize this document?
Yes. This is the J88.
And is that your signature?
Yes.
Dr. Minnie, please read your findings as reflected on the J88 into court records.
Okay, does anyone have any glasses? Yeah, okay. Report.
What is this J88 form that they're talking about?
I am glad you asked. I did some research on that, and it says that the doctor is responsible for conducting a full medical examination of the victim. This includes recording clinical findings of any injuries observed on the body and genitalia. The doctor is also responsible for the collection, packaging, and documenting of evidence for forensic analysis. This information is recorded in the Sexual Assault Evidence Collection Form. All the findings are recorded in the J88 document.
Sounds important. Let's just hope the doctor remembered to write the name of the victim and that she fully completed, signed and dated it correctly.
Doctor, you just testified that you did not note any injuries on the JA8. Am I correct to assume that there was no penetration?
Yes, one would expect an injury if one was raped, due to the history given to me by my victim when I examined her.
So, in your opinion, she was not raped?
I did not say that she was not raped. I just said that there weren't.
A few minutes ago, you said that you would have expected injuries if one was raped, given the nature of the history provided by the victim.
That is not what I meant.
Dr. Mini, I put it to you that exactly what you meant. You're making up your evidence.
Your Worship, I object.
Good for the prosecutor to object, but a bit too late, I think.
I agree. If the state, which in this case is the prosecutor, is of the opinion that the witness is being cross-examined unfairly, he or she has the duty to object to the line of questioning.
And the magistrate will determine if the questioning was fair or unfair and will make the ruling. And it looks like she has.
Overruled. Continue, Mr. Hall.
Let's go back to the J88. Section E. You recorded that the hymen was absent, yet you recorded the measurement of the hymen. Can you explain this to the court?
Did I really write that?
Oh, and there goes the corroborative evidence of the case. It won't be hard for the defense to discredit the witness and win the rest of the case. So let us see what some of the mistakes were today.
Well, this witness did not stick to the questions asked. She also brought in her own views. She was very clearly not prepared for this case.
The witness should also address the court, not the defense. Doctors are supposed to be independent and should avoid the appearance of bias. Their function is to discuss the medical facts. It is clear that the prosecutor and the doctor did not consult with each other before she testified. Proper consultation should have alleviated any foreseeable challenges for the witness in court.
And here we have the results of today's match, 5-1 to the defense.
All rise.
You may be seated.
Your Worship, the state calls Dr. Linda Mini.
It looks as if the prosecutor has a strong witness today.
Yes, she looks well rested, very professional and well prepared.
True. It's very crucial to look the part if you are supposed to be an expert witness.
Good morning, Dr. Mini. Please state your name and qualifications for purposes of the record.
Good morning, my name is Dr. Linda Mini, and I have a MBBCH from the University of Witwatersrand, which I obtained in 2004.
Dr. Mini, over and above your medical degree, have you had any further training, attended clinical courses or seminars?
I've attended various courses in forensic medicine, gender-based violence, along with sexual and reproductive health services. I am a medical practitioner in clinical forensic medicine, and I specialize in sexual offenses.
And Dr. Mini, how many sexual offenses have you dealt with?
On average, about 10 cases per week, and I've been doing this for the past 6 years.
On the 21st of December, you examined a patient by the name of Ms. Thandi Zulu at the Natalspruit Thuthuzela Care Center.
Yes, I did.
Do you recognize this document?
Yes, this is the J88 form which I completed.
And is that your signature?
That is my signature.
Dr. Mini, please read your findings as reflected on the J88 into court records.
Surely. Report by authorized medical practitioner on the completion of a medical leave.
Her confidence is a sure sign that she is well prepared and that she consulted with the prosecutor.
I noticed earlier when the prosecution led her evidence, she was able to simplify all those technical medical terms, which, in my opinion, enhances her credibility as an expert witness.
Doctor, you just testified that you did not note any injuries on the JA8. Am I correct to assume that there was no penetration?
Yes, that is correct. I did not note any injuries, but I need to emphasize that the absence of injuries does not exclude sexual penetration.
In your expert opinion, Was the complainant raped, yes or no?
In my expert medical opinion, based on the forensic examination of the complainant and my evidence of the research that I obtained, I cannot rule out the possibility that penetration took place.
Doctor, you're not answering my question. I asked you whether the complainant was raped, yes or no?
Your Worship, I object. The question was asked and answered.
Sustained. Be careful, Mr. Hall.
Dr. Mini, my information is that my client had a consensual sexual penetration with the complainant. Do you agree?
It is possible, but unlikely. I disagree that consensual sexual penetration took place due to my observation during the medical examination and the demeanor of the complainant, as well as the condition of her clothes.
The version of consensual sex may explain the absence of injuries.
Agreed, though this was however discounted by the expert witness that based her findings on her observations. If a defense lawyer asks a question, the witness can elaborate further with the permission of the court. In retrospect, they can rectify something the witness has said. The witness addressed the court, which is the correct procedure in legal courts. And it looks like today's win should go to the prosecutor.
We hope that this video has given you a glimpse into the importance of being well prepared for giving evidence in court, and that it will help you to guide you on how to prepare for giving evidence. Remember, this video is only a reenactment of training purposes and should not be taken as a literal interpretation of what the courtroom will look like, nor does it showcase all those who would be present in a traditional court hearing, such as a stenographer or translators. So, when preparing to give evidence in court, take the time to run through all that you can expect and any questions that you may have with the legal counsel before hearing. So good luck, and thank you again for being a part of this with us.